Back in September, the Saints lost a shootout in their first matchup against the Eagles. Can Philadelphia sweep the series? The answer comes your way next on Madden Football.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Tonight, the second of two on this Wildcard Saturday. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wildcard Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit
Time now for the second of 6 on this Super Wildcard Weekend. And off we go on this Saturday night. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. And their quarterback is the all-time leading passer for the Raiders, Derek Carr, the veteran.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Second down, Carr. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting the third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
That one good for 26 yards.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Carr now to throw on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The reception for Rashid Shaheed. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. From the shotgun, it's Carr. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wildcard Weekend. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Saints offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. The motion there, tight end Johnson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. Off he goes. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Now a man who made the move inside the division, it's Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Man in motion is Smith. On 2nd down, Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Hurts now. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Barkley. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Carr. To the outside, complete to Johnson.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Oh, the ball's out. The Eagles have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
The Eagles offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Quick throw, taken in.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll pitch it to Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, here on Super Wildcard Weekend, 14-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And this time, he will work his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Shaheed with the catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A give up the middle with Kamara. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now, Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
First down throw for Carr. The left side into the hands of Olave. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 2nd down, here's a run with Kamara. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the timing between the receiver and the quarterback. It's a really nice route. He's going to take this up the field, and then when he pulls that string back and he comes out of his break, the ball is there immediately. You can't wait for the receiver to actually look. This ball is well in the air before that receiver comes out of his cut.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Carr to throw. And he'll take it on in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass complete to Paris Campbell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Man in motion is Brown. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now it's Hurts. It is brought in the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. In trouble, and down he goes. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Far now. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. On the give, this is Kamara. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. It's Riley Dixon coming on now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Hurts looking to throw on first down. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On play action, Hurts. Now he'll run. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. On first down, it's Hurts. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. To the left side in the hands of Hill.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Now, second down throw from Carr. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Carr working out of the gun. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. New Orleans, third and final timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the second of our 2 games here on this Super Wildcard Saturday. We'll get it back out to you two in just a minute. But first, time to look ahead to Sunday's action here on the NFC side of the bracket. And this one looks like it should be a dandy, as it'll be the Washington Commanders matching up with the Detroit Lions. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag if it's not already.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. On the return is Rodgers. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Willie Gay with the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. A pistol snap back to Hurts. He'll tuck it and take off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. They get 16 on that connection. Good for an Eagles first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Shaheed with the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Carr. Got it into the hands of Olave. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Carr. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down. Here's Carr. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Kamara. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Again, it'll be Kamara. He slams it in there, and he is in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Saints will get just a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination, the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Man in motion is Smith. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Carr to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. Carr now. This one complete to Hill. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. That long, complete to A.T. Perry. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. Here's Carr, throwing from the pistol. Throwing right, it's taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Carr now on 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Carr working out of the gun. He's got it at the 3. And he's into the end zone yet again. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run up the middle with Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Man in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. On 2nd down, Barkley. And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say so long from South Philly.